Okay, now that I've got my Google Sheet open, I'm going to just start out by saying sponsorship timeline. I'm going to have something that I'm going to put the year, month number. I'm going to put the task. I'm going to track my champion. This is who's doing the project. I'm going to track my budget as well. I'm going to put my first item down as conduct needs assessment and research. I've got the other items here already pre-copied, so I'm going to put them in here. So these are all my activities and my tasks that I need to be doing. And then for each activity, I've got somebody that's going to champion it. And if there is a budget allocation for that activity, I've got a space for the budget. What I'm going to do, though, really quick is here, I'm going to start the tasks. I think we're going to start in March. I think the year that we're going to start is 2022. And I think that we said we're going to be 18 months out, right? So I'm just going to do something really quick. It's going to be really hard for you to see and follow along if I don't make these columns a little bit shorter, okay, narrower. So I'm going to grab all the columns, and I'm going to do this very simple thing where I shrink it. So now you can start to see things here. So the first thing I'm going to do is go 18 months, 17 months, 16 months, 15 months, right? Cool feature I can use in Google Sheets is I can go from 18, 17, 16, 15. I can go here, there. So that's from that. This is the month is 2022. And I can do the same thing with March, April, May. I can do the same thing here. I can grab it, and it will just carry forward the dates for me. That's a little bit big. I'm just going to make this font a little bit smaller on those 3-letter things so they can make it. So I've got 2022. I'm going to merge this so that 2022 sticks out. And then I'm going to go 2023. I'm going to merge that. And I'm going to stick that to the left. All right. So if we look what we've got. Oh, here we go. Year, then month number. So what we have now is a really, really simple table. Let's put some lines around it. There. It's the beginning of the Gantt chart. Now I'm going to bold everything in the heading here for everybody to be able to see. Okay. And the conduct needs assessment is 2 months. So I'm just going to grab those 2 months and I'm going to shade them. I'm going to black them. Same, the identify prospective sponsors was 2 months. I'm going to grab that. Okay. And I'm going to continue doing that all the way through. Okay. I've got this pre-prepared, so I don't need to drag this on for you, but essentially it would look like this, where every activity has a designated timeline for it to be done, which month it's going to be done, and with this being the date of the event. Okay, and along here you would put things like who are the champions. It could be different people at different activities, and along here you'd have the budgets for tracking it. That's about all you need to do to create one very simply in Google Sheets. You can do this quite quickly. I do not expect you to have to create Gantt charts using any other special tools. It's as simple as doing this in Google Sheets to get started. Okay, good luck with your project, and I hope that you've just been introduced to Gantt charts as something to the beginning of something you'll use a lot in your career.